Hello everyone, this is Jacob Goji here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Playmates Godzilla x Kong, the new Empire Godzilla vs. Shimo 4-piece diorama set. Now this set is available at Walmart for like $18, which is not a bad price. Very cheap considering that these figures are like around $10, I don't know. But yeah, they had a lot of these figures there, but they didn't have the Kong vs. Scar King set, which I do plan to find pretty soon though. Well yeah, let's get on with the review. The first thing we're going to take a look at is the box. So here we have a picture, the view of the figure, Godzilla and Shimo, the two figures you get. And right here it says Godzilla x Kong, the new Empire, Godzilla vs. Shimo, ages 4 and up, Toho, Legendary, and Playmates. So here's the front of the box. And by the way, it says exclusive figures, so these repaints of the figures are only exclusive. And then here's the side of the box. Here's the other side. And here's the back. On the back of the box, it shows what you get in the set. You get the two figures, Godzilla and Shimo, with their accessories. And right here it says, Godzilla and Kong return in an all-new adventure, pitting the almighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. Yep, and we have what the set's gonna look like, which looks pretty cool. And right here it shows what the set includes. And then we get to the bottom of the box. It shows the same thing. And right here it says, also look for Kong vs. Scar King with Lava Falls diorama set, which I hope to find in the future though. So yeah, that's all for the box. Alright guys, so here's the set out of the box. And this is all the things you get. You get Godzilla, Shimo, and then you get 4 diorama pieces and 2 of their beams. And as you didn't know, this set came with instructions. So it shows you how to put the set together and how to put on Godzilla and Shimo's tails. But we don't really need it though. So yeah. So this is everything you get in the set. The first figure we're going to take a look at is, of course, an evolved Godzilla. So this is pretty much what Godzilla is going to look like in the movie. So like, he's more skinnier, he has longer arms, spikes on his elbows, and his dorsal plates look more like Godzilla 2000s. And he has a Stegosaurus-like tail. But let's go over the sculpt. So sculpt is actually pretty good on this figure. Looks pretty cool, but not completely accurate to how he's gonna look in the movie. And the paint job on the figure is actually pretty good. I mean, I like the blue colors on it. Really makes it look like he's in the Hollow Earth. But one thing I just don't like about the figure is the eyes though. Ooh yeah, the eyes look very derpy though. They could have done better with that. And the teeth are not the best, and the tongue is painted a pink color. And then the spikes don't have any paint on it. The dorsal plates look cool, but they're not the correct color since in the movie they're going to be pink, but here they're red. And the color is not really consistent with the red over here though. Yeah, they could have done a better job. Only if they painted the dorsal plates pink, like a translucent pink. But at least it looks okay though. Next figure we have, of course, is Shimo. Now Shimo looks pretty cool though. I really like his or her design. I don't know. I'm gonna refer to Shimo as a she from now on, because I don't know if she's gonna be a female or a male or not. But yeah. But Shimo's design looks really cool though. I like how she's like another species of Godzilla, and I really like the white color on her. But anyways, so sculpt looks really good. We don't know what Shimo is actually really going to look like, but it's still cool. And the paint job is actually pretty good on this figure. I mean, the eyes are painted like a light blue with no pupils. The teeth are painted a bright yellow, and then the tongue is painted like a reddish pink color, but it's not fully painted. And then we have some blue dry brushing on the legs, which looks really nice though. And some over here as well, which is very consistent. And then the head spikes right here are painted a dark blue with some nice light blue shading on highlights on them, and it looks nice. And then we have the translucent spikes on her back though, which also look nice with some light blue highlights. And then we have her tail. Yep, her tail is short. Her tail has like the nice dark purplish blue dry brushing, and it's in the tail tip as well. So yeah, sculpt on Shimo looks pretty good, and then paint job is pretty good as well. Starting off with articulation, so the jaw is on a hinge. The arms are on a swivel. The legs are on a swivel as well. The feet move as well, and the tail is on a ball joint. Pretty cool. So articulation on this figure is okay. Articulation on Shimo is pretty good though. So let's take a look at her articulation. So the jaw's on a hinge. Her head is on a hinge as well. You can get her to look down, up, and it's also on a swivel. The arms are on a hinge. And it actually looks really cool when you spread out her arms. And the legs are on a swivel, so you can get her to stand up, just like in the box. And Shimo is very tall when she stands up like this, you know? And I forgot to mention the hands are on a swivel, as well as the legs. And the tail is on a ball joint, just like Godzilla's. So how many points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of articulation on Shimo. Yeah, so overall, articulation on Shimo is actually really good. Starting off with accessories. The first accessory we're going to take a look at is Godzilla's atomic breath. So as we can see here, the atomic breath is like a red color instead of pink because the translucent dorsal plates are pink. Well, I don't know why they were red. Probably because they didn't have the official CGI model at the time, and they probably didn't know that Godzilla was going to have pink dorsal plates. So I kind of don't blame Playmates for making Godzilla's dorsal plates red, but you know. So what you do is that there's a peg hole on the mouth right here. You take the beam, and then you just slide it right in there. Takes a lot of practice, but there we go. Now Godzilla is firing his new atomic breath. As for Shimo's accessory, she comes with her frostbite beam. Looks pretty cool. It's kind of the same. It kind of looks like Godzilla's heat ray, but you know, except it's blue. So what you do is that there's a peg hole under Shimo's mouth, so you just slide it right in there. Kind of takes a while. And here we go. Now Shimo is firing her frostbite beam. Now that we have the accessories out of the way, let's take a look at the diorama pieces. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the bone cage. Yeah, so the bone cage is made out of this nice cardboard piece. It takes like about 6 pieces to put this together though. It was a pain in the ass to put on, but you know, at least I got it. So here we have the bone cage. Has some pretty nice detail, some nice printing, and it does at least look cool. And then the back is just plain white cardboard pieces. It's just printed on there. But it would have been cool if these were made out of plastic though. But you know, it's for display only. And then we have the hollow earth crystals, which is probably what the Titans absorb. Yeah, and it's made of the same cardboard as the bone cage. Yeah, but this is pretty good for display. So like, you can have Godzilla. You can display Godzilla fighting Shimo in the hollow earth, which I believe it's going to happen in the movie. But I think it might happen since I think in the beginning we might see Godzilla in his 2019 to 21 design, and then this is where he encounters Shimo, and then Shimo freezes Godzilla, and then later on in the film Godzilla goes through an evolving stage, and then he breaks out of the ice and ready to fight Scar King and Shimo. Yeah, and I think that's what's gonna happen in the movie though. So yeah, it's a nice set, and you can like make some pretty cool scenes with them. So yeah, that's all for the diorama pieces. Here's a size comparison with figures you may or may not have in your collection. As you can see, Godzilla is a little bit taller than the regular Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong figure. And Shimo is pretty tall when she stands up though. So you may want to clear out some shelf space if you're gonna, get these figures, or if you want to display the diorama. Godzilla compared to the 2019 to 21 design. So as you can see here, these two do look pretty different though. The difference is that the 2024 Godzilla is more skinnier, while the 2019 design is more fatter. And then their faces look almost the same though. And then another difference is that the 2019 Godzilla's dorsal plates look more like 1954s, while the 2024 design's dorsal plates are like Godzilla 2000s. And then we have I also noticed that the arms on 2024 is more longer than 2019. And then we have the tail tips. Yeah, the 2019 design ends with a round tip. The 2024 version ends with has a Stegosaurus-like tail, which I think it looks cool. So guys, I mean, which design do you like better? The 2019 design or the 2024? Not counting the figure. Well, I think I like both of them. Yeah, the 2019 design does look cool, but it was kind of more fan service. But I think the 2024 design looks more unique though, since, he has like more spikier dorsal plates and the spikes on his arms that we don't really see on any Godzilla design, besides minus Goji. So yeah, that's all for comparison. Overall, this is a pretty fun set. Definitely not bad for $18 considering how much the 6-inch figures are. Godzilla looks pretty decent. Shimo looks pretty good too. I really like the diorama pieces that came with the set, as well as the accessories. But other than that though, it's pretty fun, and you can pick this set up at Walmart before it's too late, as well as the Kong vs. Scar King set, which I do plan to get soon though. But other than that, I give the set an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching guys. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Jacob Goji signing off.